What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and over the past couple of weeks, I've had a lot of people reaching out to me, asking me why I haven't done a Jared Leisek update. Because some news broke a couple of weeks ago that he was arrested, and of course, he had a court date yesterday. One person even asked me if I was paid off by Jared to not say anything. And I mean, what do I look like, Doug? Of course, I would love nothing more than to put out more Adventures with Cousin Lovers episodes. What were we on, like episode 30 something? I put out plenty of videos about this topic, but I stopped talking about it for a reason. And we're going to get into those reasons in this video. But I want to make it clear, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with continuing to cover this story. I'm just saying that I'm a person that's always very aware of my surroundings. And now that I'm here on YouTube, I'm having to become more aware of my surroundings on YouTube. I'm learning from my own mistakes. I'm learning from other people's mistakes. I'm learning how to navigate YouTube and how to better cover these stories. And also, I understand that sometimes these situations are so sensitive that it's almost better not to talk about it, which is the exact opposite of the mentality I usually have. My mentality is to bring, as much awareness to these topics as possible. But I am becoming more aware of my surroundings here on YouTube, and I'm realizing that there are a lot of people here that don't necessarily want Jared to be convicted. They don't want Jared to be found guilty. I'm also aware that, when you have a sensitive topic like this, and you have a lot of people, a community, if you will, that is known for running amok in these type of situations, sometimes you kind of got to step away. And that's kind of what I've done because, like I said, this is a sensitive situation. And YouTubers already messed up the first court hearing. Remember that? Yeah, they had the whole court hearing rescheduled. So there's already been so much interference here. And then yesterday, I made an exclusive video on Swagit. If you're not following me on Swagit, follow me on Swagit. You'll get exclusive videos and you'll be entered into a $100 giveaway. I was planning on talking about the Jared Leisek situation on Swagit and what happened with him in court yesterday. But once again, these people just do not know how to act. There's so much, and I don't know, I don't want to be all over the place, but it's like, why? So yesterday, there was a court hearing. The courts put out some documents that doxed Jared's victim. Now, the courts should have known better. But then, YouTubers and people on Twitter, they decided to take these documents and run with it as well. Some of these people have not followed this case, and I'm well aware of everyone who has followed and covered this case. Most of these people haven't. Some of these people were the ones who were sucking on the nuts of AWP. Oh my God, please come on my channel and talk about Kyle and Rodney. And they're basically sabotaging this case. I don't know if it's on purpose or what. But when we get to the point that there's been so many situations, like this is 2 already. If it happens again, then I'm going to think it's on purpose. Because we have all of these people who are sympathetic of Jared, sympathetic of AWP, and they're coming in here wanting to all of a sudden cover the story after defending these people, and they're causing mayhem. So there's some guy on Twitter. I don't know his name. I can't remember it. And even if I did, I wouldn't want to give him any clout. He, I guess, watermarks these court documents. He goes and gets court documents that, any of us could go get. And then he watermarks them and puts them on Twitter. I don't care what people do. Do whatever you want to do. I don't think it's necessarily in good taste to watermark your Twitter name on someone else's court papers. Hey, here's papers about, here's charges against Jared. And then you look, it's like, why is this YouTuber's name on there? I think it's in bad taste. But someone on Twitter posted the unredacted documents doxing Jared's victim. Jared's victim, to this point, up until yesterday, was anonymous. Her name was not out there. But not only is this woman's name out there now, they got all of her info out there. They got her social security number out there. Floating all around online. They're doing live streams. Hey, look, here's her social security number. And then people ask me, Shogun, why aren't you talking about? I don't want my content to always be about, oh my God, this person did a horrible thing. Look, this person ruined this. That's not what I want my content to be about. But it's like when you're covering true crime, that's all that's going on. So for the second time, we have YouTubers, social media people tampering with this case, messing the whole situation up. And if you ask me, another reason why I've kind of taken a step back and I'm kind of just observing things is because, I don't know, something ain't right here to me. It's just me. I don't want to cause any conspiracies or speculation. This is just my honest opinion. Something ain't right about what's going on here in court with Jared, in my opinion. Every single piece of paperwork that has come out from court with this case, involving this case, there's typos all over the place. And that may seem small to some people, but I have never in my life gotten court documents and just noticed typo after typo after typo after typo. They can't spell any of these names or any of these words right. They didn't even bother to take out this woman's social security number from before putting these documents online. And mind you, this is the same court now. This is the same court that will not release mugshots of Jared. But they just put this woman's information out there. And then YouTubers, Twitter users, blasted it all over the internet. And then got mad when people were like, hey, can you take this down? This is all getting out of hand. And in my opinion, like I said, I've made 30 videos about the topic. I would make 30 more. But it's getting to the point where raising awareness about the situation is just harming the situation. And after yesterday, I don't even know what to think anymore. Jared, meanwhile, he's got a new team together. He's about to go back on the road. And as far as that arrest goes, the reason I didn't report on the arrest is because Jared was supposed to be booked months ago. Jared should have been booked before his first court date. So when y'all heard, oh, Jared's arrested, that wasn't a new charge. That's not a new situation. No, they finally decided, hey, let's get off our ass and book Jared. Months later. Months after he should have been booked. So that's why I say, hey, something is iffy here. They're not taking this situation seriously enough. They're playing around. There's typos everywhere. They didn't even bother to book the guy until right before, like his fourth court date. Should have been booked well before the first one. So yeah, that arrest, it was not a new arrest. They were finally arresting him, or what I would call booking, because it's not like he did any time in jail. You come in, they book you, get your fingerprints, all that stuff, let him right back out. They booked the dude months after they were supposed to. And then they reported, oh, Jared's arrested. Months after Jared had enough time to get all of his ducks in a row. Oh, before these reports come out there about me getting arrested for doing these horrible things to my cousin, give me a couple of months, I can get my new team on the road. I could suck in whatever donations I can to get ready. It's all working out in Jared's favor. Now Jared's probably at home laughing because idiot YouTubers and Twitter users who watermark court documents are out here doxing his cousin, and she's probably getting harassed. Who knows? People have probably made fake credit card accounts and stuff in her name. You could if you wanted to. The information is out there. And I would have made this video yesterday, but I waited until today because now one of the videos has been taken down. I don't know if YouTube deleted it. I believe I saw on Down the Rabbit Hole News that this individual privated the video. And I'm not even going to say the individual's name because what I've come to realize is these people do horrible things knowing that some of us will call them out and then they get clicks that way. I think sometimes these people want us to call them out because then we say their name on video and then people go look them up. So I'm not going to give these people any energy. I'm not going to say their name, but that's where we're at on the Jared Leisek situation. He has another court date coming up soon, kind of soon. I don't even feel comfortable saying when that court date is. When it happens, if nothing crazy happens, maybe I'll talk about it. Maybe I won't. I will not be surprised if it gets sabotaged again. And make no mistake about it, there's a lot of simps out there that are just desperate for Jared to get off for some reason. I don't know if they're wanking it to his freaking videos or what, but they are head over heels in love with this dude. It's like this dude has them bent over the kitchen table. You know what? Let's not even go into graphic detail. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.